Thank you, Barry. I too acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, and I'm honoured to be in their land. I'd like to spend my time talking about 5 key issues which I believe are of major concern to you: the process, the density and height of the southern commercial precinct, public space, the hotel on the pier, and if I've got time, the cruise passenger terminal. Process. Planning for Barangaroo has now been underway for 5 years, and the design and plan for Barangaroo has evolved over that time within what I believe has been a very public process. Many things have happened. In 2006, we had a design competition winner declared, but with conditions because the jury required a naturalistic headland, a larger southern cove and a larger northern cove. These alterations with the winning scheme formed the concept plan approval for Barangaroo, which was approved by the Minister in February 2007, a concept plan which the competition winner helped to prepare. In August 2008, an additional 120,000 square metres of floor area were applied for within the existing building envelopes declared by the winning architect, prepared by the winning architect, and that 120,000 square metres was applied for good reason, which I will explain in a moment. And I remind myself that the competition-winning architects, at the time of the competition, submitted an unsolicited alternative scheme in excess of 500,000 square metres of floor space because they said that, quote, additional public benefit may justify further development opportunities on this site, such as the scale of the site. The Barangaroo Master Plan needs to respond to changing circumstances. Both the cruise terminal relocation and the Barangaroo ferry wharves are externalities that have come to affect Barangaroo since the original concept plan was approved. In 2008, the bid process for Barangaroo South commenced, a process conducted with the highest standards of probity as judged by ICAC. After 13 expressions of interest and 3 detailed submissions, 2 proponents were shortlisted and assessed after a 4-stage process. Lend-Lease were selected. Design excellence is, of course, vital to our process. International architects of renown participated in the 2 final competing schemes, Lord Richard Rogers and Sir Norman Foster. And we have been thoroughly advised during that process by a wide range of renowned international and Australian urban design experts, including Jan Gell, Keith Corrier, Carl Fender, as well as our Design Excellence Review Panel, chaired by Paul Keating. We have been at pains to keep the public informed at all steps, including a full 6 months of consultation to allow feedback and comment, all before Lend-Lease proposal goes on formal exhibition. 13,000 people have viewed the plans in person or online. More than 650 have attended consultation events such as this. 300 have made comments online and 3,000 have visited the Barangaroo on-site display. A good question often asked is, why have we chosen a single developer? This issue occupied our minds thoroughly before we committed to a single developer approach. A single developer helps manage the complexities of the site, including fixing forever the historic site contamination. One developer also helps us to achieve the highest sustainability outcomes and allows us a single, unified master plan approach to design refinement and delivery of all of the public domain of the southern precinct. This procurement process works because it is competitive. It brings out the best urban design and placemaking and protects the public interest. And the proof is this process was run for projects as major as the Sydney Olympics. We have not departed from these tried and tested procurement processes for Barangaroo. And on a point of Lend-Lease, they can defend themselves, but they actually do have a long history of shaping the face of the Sydney CBD with many meritorious buildings. In fact, one of their iconic projects, Australia Square, is, I consider, a potential strong candidate for listing on the State Heritage Register. Density and height. So what about the additional 120,000 square metres of commercial floor space? Sydney CBD is the driver of the New South Wales economy and contributes over 25% of our nation's GDP as Australia's only global city. To protect that role, we need to entice even more world companies to set up here, increasing jobs and lifestyle opportunities. To do that, we need to deliver the types of buildings that will respond to the requirements of the finance industry. Large floor plates are being driven by operational requirements and changing employee workplace standards. We accept that delivering large buildings does create challenges, but we are very confident the massing and the modulation of the largest buildings can be addressed by further design and architectural development, which is the reason why we are continuing to workshop these issues with Lend-Lease and our urban design experts. To paraphrase Jan Gehl, it doesn't matter how tall the buildings are, so long as you get the human level right. Now, I'm running out of time to talk about the hotel on the water and also the cruise passenger terminal, but I'd welcome questions on those issues during the public forum. Thank you.